Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with TK. Today, you guys, I'm going to show you how I prepared this delicious meal of teriyaki chicken. It's very easy, simple, not as hard as many people think, and it tastes even better than going out to the restaurant. This is above restaurant quality. If you guys would like to know how I made this delicious teriyaki chicken, then this is the video for you. I hope you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And welcome to the TK family. Okay, everyone, so the first thing we are going to do is discuss the ingredients. You will need some boneless, skinless chicken thighs or breast, green onions, okay? I had to break that little piece off, you guys. It was just hanging and it irritated me. But some green onions. You will need some light or dark brown sugar, okay? You will need some cooking oil or sesame oil. You will need some garlic cloves or crushed garlic if you have some. If you don't, you can use garlic powder. You will need some ginger, some cut up ginger, okay? Or if you don't have the ginger paste or real ginger, just go ahead and use some powdered ginger. You will need ground black pepper. Also, you will need to get some sesame seeds. If you find the toasted ones, that's even better. Here I'm using some Slap Your Mama seasoning. You could just use some seasoning, salt, or some Louisiana Creole seasoning. This is for the chicken. I'm also using paprika for the chicken. You will need cornstarch. You will need rice wine vinegar. Rice vinegar, okay? You will need Mirin. This can be found in Walmart. That's why I purchased these items. And you will need some soy sauce, okay? Dark soy sauce is perfect. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, everyone, is season my chicken. I'm just going to use a little seasoning because you do not want it to overpower the sauce. The sauce is what gives the meat a flavor. But you will be able to taste the seasoning. Just a little of the Slap Your Mama seasoning and a little black pepper. If you're going to use Tony Saturates or any other seasoning, go light. Also, I'm using the paprika just for a pop of color when cooking my boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And these thighs were originally had the bone and the skin on them, but I cut it off. Make sure you get seasoning on all parts of your chicken. And I pre-cut those chicken thighs ahead of time. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Now let's make the sauce. Equal parts everything. I'm using 1 cup of each. 1 cup of soy sauce, 1 cup of rice wine vinegar, and also I am using 1 cup of mirin, okay? So equal parts to everything when you're making teriyaki chicken. I'm going to use a cup and a half of brown sugar to 2 cups. When it comes to the sugar, adjust according to your liking. So you must taste, okay? And now we're gonna go in and we are going to add in our ginger paste and our garlic that I chopped up. And I am using, for the amount that I'm making, I'm using 2 to 3 tablespoons of the ginger paste and 2 to 3 tablespoons of the garlic. If you don't have fresh garlic that you can chop up, use some garlic powder, and you may not need much. You may only need about 2.5 tablespoons of the garlic powder, or just 2. I am adding my green onions now. The green onions will give this flavor, and just a little bit of the sesame seeds. Stir everything together. Now, let's prep our chicken. Put a shallow amount of cooking oil or sesame oil in the bottom of your skillet. And we are going to allow our boneless, skinless chicken thighs or breast, if you choose to use breast, to cook thoroughly. Now, you can cut your meat up into squares. I cut mine the long way. You can make them thick as you want or thin as you want, or you can leave your whole thighs or your whole breast together, okay? If you want to make chicken wings, just fry your wings up or bake them and just throw your sauce on them once your sauce is done, okay? This is simple, this is easy, and once you make the sauce, it can last up to 3 months in your fridge. Okay, as you can see here on the edges, we have some color, and this is an indication of it's time to turn our chicken meat over, okay? So once you see the pop of color on the edges, go ahead and turn your meat over. Also, you just want to see a little brownness. The brownness will indicate the crispiness on the meat, and that's what we need. You don't want it to be over crispy, but you want a little crisp, and that's what I'm showing you here. If you have a little brownness, it's good. Go ahead and turn it over. You don't want to burn it, so keep your eye on it, okay? So this may take about 7 minutes per side, okay? Or I would say 5 to 7 minutes per side. But keep an eye on it. Now our meat is done. Ooh, doesn't that look delicious? You want to eat it just like this. And this is going to taste so wonderful in the teriyaki sauce, you guys. So now that we have our teriyaki sauce in our pan, because that's all you're going to do is toss it in a pan or a pot, and we are going to allow this to boil and reduce down, okay? It just depends on the amount that you're making and how your stove operates. I know that looks like a lot of ginger, garlic, sesame seeds, and onions, but we are going to skim some of those onions and the garlic out at the end. Okay, so now you see that it is boiling. Allow it to continue to boil and reduce down, because that's when it's going to get thick and all those flavors are going to mesh together to make this wonderful, delicious teriyaki sauce. I promise you this is a recipe that anyone can do at home, okay? So now that we have reduced our sauce down and we're trying to get a delicious taste and the desired thickness, that's why we have the cornstarch and water slurry. You're going to take you 2 to 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, mix it in with just a small amount of water to make a cornstarch slurry, and that is going to allow, we're going to pour it in, mix it in together, allow it to boil just a little more, and once it thickens up, it reminds you of like making a gravy or a sauce. And as it cools, it will get thicker. So now I'm going to go in and I am going to add my meat into my teriyaki sauce. And remember, you can use this sauce for steak, salmon, or shrimp, or pork. The teriyaki sauce just doesn't have to be for chicken. But today, I wanted some teriyaki chicken. If you're familiar with the Sarku Japan at the mall, Trust me, this tastes more, let's just say, more authentic. It tastes better than the sautéed Japan at the mall. Okay, everyone, so here we have our finished product of our teriyaki chicken. Doesn't this look delicious? I hope you guys will follow this recipe. Make you some teriyaki chicken at home. If you have any leftover sauce, you can jar it up, and remember, it can last up to 3 months in your refrigerator. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave lots of comments down below. Stay tuned to my channel for another video. Peace, and have a great day. And thanks again for tuning in to Cooking with TK. How to make homemade, authentic style teriyaki chicken.